Have you ever wondered how a boy from a small village with no money, no coach, and no support became one of the strongest men in the world? He did it with consistency and perseverance. This is not just Hadi Chopin's story. This is your story. It's about anyone who dares to dream big and never gives up. Hadi was born in a small village in Fars, Iran. He didn't have a rich family. He didn't have modern gyms or trainers. What he had was silence. And inside that silence, he found his purpose. He was hard of hearing, but he never saw it as a weakness. While the world was quiet to him, his heart was loud with dreams. He used what he had, old metal bars, rocks, and pure willpower. Every day, he trained. Every day, he built not only his muscles, but his discipline. He learned that success doesn't start in the gym. It starts in the mind. When Hadi moved to the city, life got even harder. He had no money, no home, and no one to help him. During the day, he worked to survive. At night, when everyone slept, he trained. The city was full of noise, but for Hadi, the world was still silent. He only heard one sound, the beating of his heart. There were nights he couldn't eat, days he walked miles just to find a place to train. Pain was part of his life, but Hadi learned to love the pain. He said, "Pain is my teacher. It shows me I am growing." He entered his first bodybuilding competition. He didn't win. He didn't even come close. But instead of giving up, he smiled. He told himself, "I didn't lose, I learned." And that is what made him different. Most people stop when they fail. Hadi used failure as fuel. Year after year, he kept training. He won small shows, then bigger ones. People started to notice the man from nowhere, the man who trained like a machine and smiled like a warrior. But he never forgot where he came from. He remembered the boy lifting rocks in silence. Then came another challenge, fatherhood. Hadi became a father to a baby boy. His son looked at him like he was a hero. But being a hero meant sacrifice. Hadi missed birthdays, dinners, quiet moments at home. He felt guilty sometimes, but he made a promise to himself that one day his son would look at him and say, "Dad, you did it." That promise became his new fire. When his body wanted to stop, he remembered his son's face. When his mind said, "Enough," his heart said, "Not yet." He trained harder than ever, not just for himself, but for his family, for his village, and for his country. And finally, after years of pain, sweat, and sacrifice, the world knew his name. Hadi Chopin, the Persian wolf. From a small, silent village to the Mr. Olympia stage, he stood tall, with the flag of Iran behind him. His eyes filled with tears, not from joy, but from every night of struggle that led him there. He looked into the camera and said, "Never give up. Be consistent. Be patient. Your time will come." Success never happens overnight. It doesn't come from luck. It comes from consistency, from showing up every single day, even when no one watches, even when you're tired, even when your mind is full of doubt. Hadi's journey teaches us something powerful. Greatness is built, not born. Every drop of sweat, every scar, every failure became stones on his path to victory. There was no shortcut, only discipline, focus, and faith. Faith that he was made for something greater. People laughed at him once. They said, "You can't do it. You're just a poor boy from a village." But Hadi didn't listen to their noise. He listened to his heart. And that's what you must do too. Don't listen to doubt. Listen to the quiet voice inside that says, "Keep going." When Hadi stood on the Olympia stage, he didn't just represent himself. He represented every dreamer, every fighter, every soul who refused to give up. He became a symbol of hope, strength, and the power of consistency. When he returned home, his little boy ran to him and shouted, "Dad, you did it!" Hadi smiled, with tears in his eyes, and whispered, "No, my son, we did it. Because every time I wanted to quit, I thought of you." That is the power of love. That is the power of purpose. When your reason is strong, your limits disappear. When your heart believes, nothing can stop you. My friend, remember these 7 sentences. 1. Consistency means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. 2. Consistency helps you progress even without talent. 3. Consistency trains the mind to never quit. 4. Consistency proves that success comes from small daily actions, not rare big efforts. 5. Consistency builds self-trust and confidence. 6. Consistency sets you apart because most people quit too early. 7. Consistency makes others ask, "How did you get here?" And the answer is one word: consistency. If this story inspired you and you enjoyed it, subscribe and stay with us. Here, you'll not only get motivation, you'll train your mind and strengthen your English step by step. This was Hadi's story, and the next one could be yours.